Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Warren Canonigo, and you're watching Warren's Faves and Waves. In this episode, I'm gonna share to you 4 of my favorite wellness secrets from the kitchen. Yes, from the kitchen, not from the medicine cabinet, not from your drawers, but from the kitchen or from the pantry. Okay, let's start with olive oil. Now, olive oil, as we all know, is an example of a vegetable oil. Okay, I know you're confused. Olive is a fruit, which is the source of the liquid fat processed as olive oil. But then again, let's not forget that vegetables refer to all parts of a plant which are edible to both humans and animals. So a fruit is still considered a vegetable. So this is a vegetable oil. And what I do with this is actually not for cooking. I don't fry my favorite meat dishes with olive oil because it's very expensive. What I do instead, even if I have to place this in the kitchenette on the kitchen out table, is I use it as a moisturizer, an evening moisturizer. So after I cleanse my face, I approach my kitchenette table and then I pour a little amount on my palm and then I massage the oil on my forehead, the under eye area, my lips, and the corners of my nose because those are the driest parts of my face. And I find it really, really effective because I have noticed that although I'm 40 years old already, but it has reduced some fine lines on my forehead and under my eye area. But don't take my word for it. Before you follow my tips, you have to consult your doctor. Okay? Because the things that I'm gonna be sharing to you are not necessarily applicable to everyone, but I'd be very happy and congratulations if you can attest to the effectivity of these items from our kitchen. And I really hope that some of you can try. Okay? So this is my olive oil. Okay, next is, this isn't almond powder, this isn't also sugar, but this is iodized salt. Now, why is it a wellness secret from the kitchen? Because I use this as a substitute to some hygiene products that I use. For example, if I run out of toothpaste, I use this one instead. And I found that it's more effective. Okay? If you run out of food powder or medication for athlete's foot, then just have to prepare a saline solution. So in a glass of lukewarm water, you add 1 tablespoon of salt. Of course, dissolve it there, hence the saline solution. And then apply this on your feet or in the middle of your toes to prevent the pathogens from growing, thus preventing any disease. By the way, a pathogen is a microorganism which can cause disease. Examples of pathogens are bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Therefore, COVID-19 is a pathogen, unspeakable pathogen. Okay, so that's our second item. The third is turmeric powder. Turmeric powder comes from the turmeric herb, which is a cousin of the ginger. Ginger is lighter in color and bigger in size. The smaller variety and the one with the brighter color, yellowish orange, if I'm not color blind, is the turmeric. You can use this in making curry dishes. But for me, I don't, because I don't really like curry dishes that much. But I like this as a drink. 1 hour after I eat my lunch, I make it a point to drink turmeric powder brew. How do we brew turmeric? It's just very easy. On a mug of hot water, I usually add 1 teaspoonful of turmeric powder, and then I don't add any sweetener at all or any additional flavor profile. It's just the organic and the all natural turmeric powder. And this can boost the immune system. And you can also mix this with oil and then apply on skin irritations. This is also very, very much effective. Okay, so this is the second one. I mean the third. And the fourth is green tea. Green tea. Yes, green tea. Okay. So we all know that green tea is a shrub, and there are many varieties of tea. We have white tea, yellow tea, green tea, oolong tea, black tea, and many others. But my favorite variety is the green tea. Why is it my favorite? Because I have learned from my research that green tea is made from very young leaves right after the bud. The bud is the part which has this unopened leaves, and so the very first leaf and the second leaf after the bud are the ones used to make green tea. So it has higher amount of catechins and caffeine and other antioxidants compared to other tea varieties. And they say this can also boost the immune system and can promote the health of your hair and your skin and your toes. That is why it's also called a beauty tea. Okay. What I do with this is I drink this in the morning before I eat solid food, and I drink again 1 hour after I drink the turmeric drink after lunch. So my noontime, my mid-afternoon snack is the turmeric powder brew and the brewed green tea. Okay. Okay, how do I prepare? So when the water reaches the boiling point, I let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes before using it to steep the tea. Now, why do I have to wait 5 to 10 minutes after the water reaches the boiling point? The answer to that is it can destroy the catechins. Very important property or element in green tea which can boost your immune system, and it's an important element in the tea. So you have to wait until the temperature drops to like 80 degrees instead of 100 degrees. Okay, so after letting it rest for a little while, that's when you will already do the process of steeping. So when you say steeping, it's the act of soaking the green tea bag into the hot water, usually for 1 to 3 minutes. If you want to enjoy a lighter taste of the tea, meaning let's say lessen bitterness, then you can steep for 1 to 2 minutes. But in my case, I over steep the tea as part of the brewing process. I steep for 5 to 7 minutes. In that way, I can maximize the extraction of the catechins and the other antioxidants and the caffeine, thereby maximizing the benefits of the tea. But I have to pay for that. And what I mean is, if you steep for 5 minutes or more, the tea becomes acrid or bitter. But that's fine. As soon as I drink the tea and I feel the bitterness, then I'm just gonna think of the catechins and the antioxidants and the caffeine that would energize and that would stimulate my body to perform what I have planned for the day. Okay, so I already presented before. We have the olive oil, we have the salts, we have the turmeric powder, and we have the green tea. But there's one more. But the last one is part of the number 4. Now, as you see, I have here, well, this is my favorite Tupperware tumbler. If I'm planning to brew my tea and I have to go out right away, even before finishing it, so I'm just gonna have to transfer it here because this is a spill-proof mug. Now we have here a used tea bag. So this is already a used tea bag. What I do is I'm gonna chill this in the refrigerator or in the fridge, and then I can use this to soothe my irritated or let's say red eyes. If let's say for example, if there are times when your eyes get puffy for a certain reason, then you can use this to soothe your puffy eyes. What you do is just to chill this, and when it's chilled, you close your eyelids. The perfect position anyway is to lie down on a bed or any comfortable furniture, and then you just place it on top, right there, and leave it there for let's say 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this episode. I'm so happy I'm able to share these 4 wellness secrets from the kitchen, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.